Hey guys, it's Sarah. Thank you so much for watching. So today we have my makeup basket video for October. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take you through everything that was in my makeup basket in September, let you know my thoughts on everything, what I plan to keep in the basket for another month, and what I want to put back and replace with something new. And then we will go through my makeup collection together and pick out what we want to put in here for the next month. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, we got a helper. Okay, so the first thing, this foundation will be staying in here until it's finished because it's in my project pan, the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. So I'm gonna, again. So this will be staying in here for another month. I also had the Pacifica A Light Clean Foundation in here this month, and I did use this maybe once or twice. I really didn't use it a whole lot. I think I am going to take this out and either put something new in or just focus on this Physicians Formula one until it's finished. I had a couple of primers in here last month. The ELF I said it, ELF, like E-L-T-H. What is that? The ELF SPF 50 Skin Shielding Primer. I mostly had this in here because it goes well with the Pacifica Light Foundation, at least I think it does. So I think I am going to go ahead and take it out though because it's not my favorite. I also had the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer in here this month. Once again, I think I only used this once or twice. I do like this primer. I just find that most days I don't need it because I'm usually already wearing a kind of dewy sunscreen underneath my makeup, so it's one of those things that I don't really feel the need to use very often. I think I will go ahead and take it out for and maybe put something new in its place. The concealer that I'm actually working on in my project pan right now is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Concealer, and so I will go ahead and keep this in here. This will probably be done within a couple months, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep that in the basket until it's finished. And while we're talking about project pan items, I'll go ahead and take out the two, the Walking on Eggshells quad and the blush. These are also in my project pan, so I'll just go ahead and take those out because I already know I'm going to be leaving them in here for another month. Then I have the Pixie Glow Mist in here last month, and I love this stuff. I feel like I didn't really use it all that much, but I don't know, I feel like this month went by really fast. I'm like, wait, did I use any of this? I definitely did, but I don't know, I kind of just feel like September went by so fast. But this, I think I will keep it in here because I just love it and I like using it. Alright, a few more complexion products. I have the Physicians Formula Healthy Powder. This I did use especially when I was traveling. I brought this with me. I talked about it in my travel makeup bag video. Oh, I just realized that I didn't actually put this in the basket in my last video, but it did end up in my makeup basket after my trip. I guess I just, when I was unpacking, I put it in here. But I do think I want to keep this in the basket for October just because I haven't used it a whole lot. But I am going to take out my Jordana Forever Flawless pressed powder because this was, the main reason I had it in here was because I wanted to review it for my Jordana Best and Worst video, which I've already done, so I can link that in case you haven't seen it. But I will go ahead and take this out so I can focus on some of my other powders because I feel like I have a lot of powders that I want to be testing out right now. This Jordana Powder Bronzer, same thing. I'm going to take this out because I already reviewed it, but I do really like that bronzer. And then the Physicians Formula Natural Nude Shimmer Strips highlighter. I will take this out of here for this month. I love this highlighter. I love how it's so customizable, but I think I've had it in here for the last like 2 months or so, so I'm ready to swap it out for maybe some other highlighters. Some eye products, things that are going to stay in here, just some staple products. My e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil, that's just the one I'm working through right now. My Ulta Matte Eye Primer in Nude, and my Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara. Those three are just like gonna be in here till they're finished, so those will stay. And then also my Jordana 12-Hour Made to Last Liquid Eyeliner Pencil in Black Point. This is also in my project pan, so that's gonna stay. And then I will go ahead and take out my e.l.f. Stardust Glitter Eyeliner in Shimmering Gold and my Jordana Cat Eyeliner. I'd like to kind of swap those out for something new or different. Then these are all the palettes that were part of my eyeshadow roulette for September. So I am done with the Milani Bold Obsessions palette for now. These two ColourPop singles, I'll be putting those away. I am going to keep the Norvina palette out because we did get one of these shades. The shade Dazzling is part of my October eyeshadow roulette, so this will stay with us for another month. I'm actually really enjoying the Norvina palette a lot more now. I used to not like this palette very much at all, but lately I'm really into it. And then the Subculture palette, we had the shade Adorn in my eyeshadow roulette, but we don't have one from here next month, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that one out as well. And then I also had the e.l.f. HD powder in here last month. It didn't really fit in the basket, so I just had it kind of sitting next to my makeup basket, but I really like this powder. This is the one in Soft Luminance, so it's not the original HD powder. It's got a little bit of a glow to it, and I actually included this in my favorites video recently. I think I will take this out for next month, but I do really like this. I just want to focus on some other powders. Then in this bottom drawer here, had a couple of other things. This blush, the Terramere Loose Powder Blush in Rosy. I think I only used this once, which is kind of sad, but I was just focusing on my Wet n Wild blush that I'm trying to pan, and also when I was traveling I took a palette that had some blushes in it, so I just didn't really use this a whole lot. So I may keep it in another month and try to like actually use it more. I think I used it like once or twice, but I do want to get a little more use out of it, so we'll keep that one in. The NYX Dark Circle Concealer, I think I will take this out, but I don't know, I actually don't know if I like this. I can't really decide how I feel about it. And then I have a bunch of lip products in here from last month, so as you probably may or may not know, I am doing a lipstick roulette, similar to my eyeshadow roulette. The lipstick roulette is coming to an end after this month, but these are the 5 shades that I had been using in September. So I will go ahead and take these out, and I already set aside my October shades, so those will be ready to go in. I also had the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Manic. This is a really pretty rosy color, and I did use that a couple of times, which is good because I hadn't really gotten a chance to use this much before this month, so but I will go ahead and take that out this month. And then this will of course be staying, my Jordana Easy Liner for lips in Rose Crush. This is part of my Project Pan, but that's similar to the Urban Decay one, but a little bit brighter and peachier. And that one will just be in here until it's finished, or until I take it out of my Project Pan. All right, so here's a quick look at everything that will be staying in the basket in October. From here to the right is everything that's going to be going back into my drawers and replaced with something new. So let's go ahead and take a look inside my makeup drawers and pick out some new products to put in here for October. So here is my base drawer. This is where I have primers, concealers, foundations, powders, all that kind of stuff. I also have earrings in here. That's just where I found space for them. So let's see, what do I want in terms of primer? I don't have a ton of primers. Really, I'm not super into primer lately. I might just skip that for now. Doesn't mean I won't use these. I just don't really feel the need to focus on any of my primers right now. For concealer, I do have that CoverGirl concealer in there, which is kind of a low coverage concealer. So I'm thinking maybe I want to pull out a more full coverage one. So that would be either my Too Faced Born This Way or my e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo. I'm thinking I'll do the 16-Hour Camo. I just really like this one. And then from my other foundations, I do want to really focus on that Physicians Formula one, but I also want to pull out my Balm Shelter Tinted Moisturizer from the Balm, simply because it's been ignored for a very long time, and I just want to make sure I use it at least a couple times this month. It is a really nice product. In terms of powder, I have this e.l.f. Prime and Stay finishing powder that I've yet to try, and so this is the one I want to pull out for this month. I think that's the only face powder I want to have out this month, except I also do want to take out my e.l.f. HD Under Eye Setting Powder, which I'll use to set my under eyes. This is actually, looks like this is running kind of low right now. So I think that's it for powder, and then I already have that Pixie Glow Mist that I'll use as my like finishing spray. So I really think that's all I'm gonna take out of this drawer for now. Alright, so this is my cheek drawer. So I do already have out 2 blushes in my makeup basket already, the Wet n Wild Rosé Champagne one and the Terramere Rosy one. I think that's all I'm gonna do for blush. For bronzer, I want to take out my Milani Dolce Baked Bronzer, just because I haven't worn it in forever, so that's the one I want to use this month. For highlight, I think I want to take out my Becca Champagne Pop Powder Highlighter for my powder highlight, and then for cream highlight, I haven't used this Ulta face highlighting color stick in Pixie Dust in a long time, so this is the one I'm going to pull out for this month. This is such a nice cream highlighter. I think they discontinued it though, of course. This was in one of their little like free gift with purchase bags, and it seems like they always discontinue those products that they put in there, which is really sad because like what if you get introduced to one of their products through that and then you fall in love with it and you can't repurchase it? That just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, I do really like this highlighter, so I do want to use it this month. And I think that's going to be it for this drawer. I've got bronzer, blush, highlight. That's all I need. So then here we have my eye drawer. This has all my eyeshadow palettes and all my other eye related products. So the eyeshadows are already pretty much decided. There were 3 shades from my e.l.f. Earth and Ocean palette that were picked for my eyeshadow roulette this month. It was the shades Oasis, Fuji Feels, and Gold Rush. It's so pretty. I'm also just really excited to play around with this palette this month. It's just so gorgeous so far. I think I've only really done one look with it, so this will be probably my main focus this month in terms of eyeshadow. But then also the shade Rose Pink was chosen from my Soft Glam palette. I actually kind of want to try to hit pan on this shade this month. That's part of my eyeshadow roulette. And then the only other shadow in my eyeshadow roulette is in the Norvina palette, which is already up there. So that is it for eyeshadow. I did also recently purchase the e.l.f. New Classics palette, which is so gorgeous. And I probably will reach for this a few times this month, but I don't want to overwhelm myself too much with palettes, so I think I will go ahead and keep this down here. But maybe next month I'll pull it out. It is such a gorgeous palette though. I do want to pull out my NYX Glitter Glue, NYX Glitter Primer, just because that shade in the Norvina palette, Dazzling, kind of calls for a glitter glue because it's just very chunky. So that I will have out, and then I haven't used this NYX Vivid Brights liquid eyeliner in Vivid Envy in a long time, and I think this will go really well with that e.l.f. Earth and Ocean palette. It's not as bright of a green as it looks on the outside. It's a little bit more olivey. It's hard to describe. Almost like a grass green, but it's definitely not as bright as it looks on the outside. Either way, I want to use this because I feel like I just haven't used it in a very long time. Actually, I will take out my NYX Epic Ink Liner as well, just a black liquid liner. This one I want to try to use up or use some more before it dries out because it is getting kind of old. I think I've maybe had it for about a year at this point, so it's probably about time, but it still has lots of juice left in it. Blame it on my juice, blame it. Okay, I'm really feeling like I should use these Stila glitters because I just hardly use them, and I know what's gonna happen to them. I know that they're gonna dry out. This gold one has already started drying out. I haven't even had these for a year, these 3. This one I've had for longer. This is a Shimmer and Glow. I love these, but I don't think I'm gonna buy any more just because I never think to reach for them and they dry out quickly. Not the Shimmer and Glow. This one has lasted a long time. Still never use it though. You guys, I don't even know if I've ever used this rose gold one. I'm gonna pull this rose gold one out in the shade Kitten Karma. I know it doesn't even really go that well with my... Am I blinding you with this? Let me move this back. That's not that much better. There we go. Maybe. Okay. I know it doesn't necessarily go super well with my entire eyeshadow roulette color story this month, but there's definitely something I could do with it, and I just feel like I need to use this. I don't even know if I've ever used this shade in the almost full year that I've had it, so that's just sad. Alright, so I think that's it for this drawer. So as far as lip products go, I did go ahead and put aside the 5 lipsticks from my lipstick roulette, which I'll show you now. So these are the 5 shades that I have for this month. A couple of the Physicians Formula Healthy Lip liquid lipsticks, the shades Nourishing Plum and Tulip Treatment. Then I have this lip topper from Profusion in Frolic. It's kind of a rose gold glittery lip topper. The shade Mad Hatter from Madame Glam. I love how these shades are all so different from one another. And finally, this is the one I'll probably wear the most, the Bite Lip Crayon in Glacé. It's a mauve-y, really fall appropriate nude color. I like that one a lot. Those are the 5 lip products that I have to focus on this month, which is kind of a lot as it is. Is there anything else I want to pull out? It's October, so we're like in the peak of fall, which feels great to be able to say. So I feel like I do kind of maybe want to pull out a couple more lip colors just because I want to seize the fall time while we have it. So I will pull out this Jordana lip liner in Plush Plum. This will go well with Nourishing Plum from Physicians Formula. One of the rare chances I'll be able to wear this deep Vampy Berry lip liner. So I'll take that out, and then this e.l.f. tinted lip oil is new to me. This is in the shade Raspberry Truffle Kiss. And actually this shade is Blackberry Kiss. These were a gift. I really like the shade Raspberry Truffle Kiss. It's this really pretty like brick red. I don't really have any other colors like it. So this I will definitely wear because it's so fall appropriate. And then this one is intense. This is like a almost black like eggplant color. So the only way I can think to wear this and actually pull it off would be to layer it over the Physicians Formula plum shade. Thinking now that it's October, I might as well use this time to experiment a little bit. So that's going to be my way of figuring out if I like that. And these were never included in my lipstick roulette series, which was kind of done on purpose. I just got these as a gift this month, and I really didn't feel like extending my lipstick roulette for another month, so I'll just go ahead and try to use these this month too. And they're kind of not, I don't know, they're not really lipsticks, they're tinted lip oils, but they do have a lot of, I would think of them more kind of as glosses. So since they're so fall appropriate, I do want to go ahead and use them this month. I don't want to go too crazy with lip products, but I just feel like now's the time to use these really vampy colors. So that's it for my lip drawer, and that is pretty much everything. This bottom drawer is just a bunch of junk, so don't even pay attention to that. Alright, so here's everything that's in my makeup basket for October. It all fit magically. But yeah, really excited about a lot of this stuff. A lot of these are really true Shop My Stash products. The Balm Shelter Tinted Moisturizer, this stick highlighter from Ulta, the Milani Baked Bronzer, which will be good as you know, in the fall, I guess I don't self-tan as much, and this is probably my lightest bronzer, so the eyeshadows I love. I'm so excited to play with those this month, and all the fall lip products I'm really excited about too. October is probably my favorite month of the year. October and December, it's a tie. So I'm really pumped to create some fall looks. I promise you guys, you will see, I will post a picture or a video or something of me using this product just so you know what happened, because I have to hold myself accountable. You guys have to hold me accountable to use this. So that is it for my October Shop My Stash makeup basket. I hope you enjoyed. I do these at the start of every month, so if you're kind of hungry for more, I will link the playlist down below if you would like to binge watch. But otherwise, I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel, and hope to see you again very soon, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.